Hey guys, so this will be my first time at making birria tacos. We normally have Taco Tuesdays in our house, but it's just with regular tacos. Tonight I decided to switch it up a little bit. Now I know normally the meat's cooked in a slow cooker for about 4 hours or so. I'm a bit time crunched tonight, so I will be cooking the meat in my pressure cooker. So these are all the ingredients that I will be using. So I have about 2 pieces of beef shank that I had left over in my freezer, and then I realized it wasn't enough meat, so I'm just adding in a chuck roast that I had in the freezer as well. We'll be using garlic, cilantro, allspice. We also have some chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and I'm also going to mix that with the enchilada sauce and some tomato paste, black pepper, cumin, chili powder, some beef stock, salt, oregano, dried thyme because I don't have any bay leaves. We have some onion powder, garlic powder, an onion, some mozzarella cheese, and of course the corn tortillas. Before we begin, I want to say a big thank you to my returning subscribers for tuning in today. And if it is your first time here, big welcome. And if you like what you see, please make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Now, let's begin. First, we're going to start by blending our base sauce. So I'll be using the red enchilada sauce mixed in with about half a can of tomato paste, and then I'll add in about 2 chili peppers in the adobo sauce. Now you can add as much chili peppers as you like. I just like to keep the heat a bit mild. I'll also be adding in 1 tablespoon of sugar just to try to counteract with the acidity of the tomatoes. And then I'll just blend this all up. Once I was done, I thought it was a little bit too thick, so I just added in a little bit more water and then blended it up again. I felt like this was a pretty good consistency. Now you don't want to make it too runny because just remember you'll be adding in 1 whole carton of beef broth. Now I'll just season my meat with a bit of salt and pepper and prepare my veggies that will be going into the pressure cooker. I have 1 whole chopped onion, 4 whole garlic cloves, and some chopped cilantro. Now I'll just be adding in about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Get the oil nice and hot, and I'll just be searing my meat before I close my lid. Now, once all my meat has been seared, I'll be adding in all the pieces back into the pot. Then I'm just going to pour in all of the base mixture that I blended up right on top of the meat. And add in 1 whole carton of beef broth. Just going to add in a little bit more water into my blender cup just to make sure I get all of that mixture out of the cup. And then I'll be adding in the seasonings. So we'll be adding in some paprika, cumin, chili powder, allspice, some onion powder, garlic powder, some dried thyme, oregano, black pepper, and some salt. We'll also be adding in our onions, garlic, and chopped cilantro. Now all the measurements will be in the description box below. Of course, this is just a guide and you can adjust the seasonings to your liking. Now I'll lock the lid and let this pressure cook for about 45 minutes. "45 minutes have passed and look at that. All the flavors have come together. The meat is juicy and tender, just perfect. Now it may seem that there's a lot of oil on the top, but that's exactly what you want because this is the oil that we'll be using to fry our corn tortillas in. That's what gives the tortillas its beautiful orangey color. Now we'll just transfer this to a plate and shred the meat. Now you can either add the oil directly to the frying pan or you can dip the tortilla in the oil itself. I decided to do both. Now I'll add the tortilla in and let that fry for a bit. And then flip it over. Add some cheese, some meat, and some more cheese. Now you'll carefully flip this over and let it fry a bit more on one side. And then we'll flip it over and let it fry on the other side. Look how crispy that is. The next one I fried, I just added a bit of cilantro into the taco itself. Now that the tacos are done, we will plate our dish. Now we're going to take some of that same broth that the meat was cooking in. We'll add it to a little dish, and that will be used as our dipping sauce for the tacos, or as it's called, consomme. I'll just top this off with some chopped onion and a bit of chopped cilantro. crispy fried birria tacos. Thanks for tuning in, and join me next time on Mama's Easy Kitchen.